Dear learners, welcome from the Bangla High School. I hope all of are okay. By the grace of God, I am also well today. However, in my last class, I discussed about sentence. Today I am discussing about changing sentence. In my last class, I discussed what is sentence, how many kinds of sentence according to the meanings. Today, I am trying to discuss about changing sentence. Okay, we know that according to the meanings, there are 5 kinds of sentence: assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. So, at first I am trying to change affirmative to negative sentence. For this, at first I will try to apply some rules of changing sentence, especially affirmative to negative sentence. Okay. Dear learners, today's topic is changing sentence. Changing sentence. At first, I will try to discuss here affirmative to negative. How can we change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence? If you say that in any affirmative sentence has must, have to, has to, need to. If you want to change it into negative sentence, you should use cannot but. Cannot but. For understanding, I apply here some example. Affirmative. I must go home. This is an affirmative sentence. If we want to change it into a negative sentence, we have to use here cannot but instead of must. I cannot but go home. Okay? I cannot but go home. In this way, if you see that any affirmative sentence has have to, has to, need to, you should use cannot but instead of must. Have to, had to, has to, and need to. Okay? In this way, rows 2. Rows 2, if you see any affirmative sentence started with only or alone, with only or alone. If you want to change it into negative sentence, you have to use not but. nothing but not more than or not less than. Not less than. If you say that a person in the affirmative sentence, you have to use non-verb. And if you say that any substance in the affirmative sentence, you have to use nothing but. And if you say that any number or age in the affirmative sentence, you have to use not more than or not less than. Number. Okay. In this way, you can change the affirmative sentence into negative sentence. For our understanding, I apply here some example also. Affirmative. Only God can help us. Only God can help us. If we try to change it into negative sentence, we have to use none but or nothing but or not more than, not less than instead of only. Here you see that God. Actually, this is the representative of a person. So, we can use none but instead of only here. None but God can help us. None but God can help us. I use here none but instead of only. That's all. Okay. Okay. Clear or not? If you say that any affirmative sentence, rule 3, if you say that any affirmative sentence has many, few, little, much, how can we change it into negative? If you say that in any affirmative sentence has many, you have to use not a few, in the negative sentence. In this way, if you say a few, you have to change it not many. You have to change it not many. If you say that an affirmative sentence has a little, you have to change it not much. Not much. You have to change it not much. If you say any affirmative sentence has much, you have to change it not a little. You have to change it not a little. In this way, you can change it into negative sentence. For your understanding, I have to have some rules, some example. Affirmative. I have many dears. I have many dears. if you want to change it into negative sentence, you have to use not a few instead of many. I have not a few dreams. Okay? If you say that in a sentence as must, another example, I have much money. I have much money. You have to use not a little instead of much. I have not a little money. Okay? Okay? Dear learners, now I am going to another rules. Rule 4. Affirmative to negative. If you say that in affirmative sentence has as soon as. As soon as. As soon as. Instead of as soon as, you have to use no sooner had than. You have to use no sooner had than. No sooner had than. No sooner had than. For your understanding, I apply here some example. Affirmative. As soon as he saw the police, he ran away. As soon as he saw the police, he ran away. If we try to change it into negative sentence, we have to use no sooner had than instead of as soon as. So, no sooner had he seen the police then he ran away. Ran away. There are, I will say that I use have seen instead of saw. Why? Because no sooner had, actually the sentence is past perfect sentence. So we have to use past person form instead of past form. Okay? So I use have seen instead of saw. And both of the clause I use here then. So you have to use then both the middle of the two clause. Okay? In this way you can change it affirmative into negative sentence. Now I apply here another rules. Rules 5. Rules 5. If you say that any affirmative sentence has FD plus noun. Adjective plus noun. Affirmative to negative. Every plus noun. In this sketch, you have to use the negative sentence no plus noun. No plus noun. If you say that all in the affirmative sentence, you have to use none or noble. None or noble in the negative sentence. And if you say that even a or an plus noun, you have to use no plus noun in the negative form. No plus noun in the negative form. And after this, you have to use opposite word. You have to use opposite word. You have to use opposite word. For your understanding or your better understanding, I use here some example. Affirmative. All men are mortal. All men are mortal. If you want to change it into negative form, you have to use no plus noun. No man is opposite word immortal. No man is immortal. In this way you can change it in a negative form. Okay. Dear learners, I use here, I apply here 5 rules. I try to my best to change the sentence according to negative form. I hope all of you understand. In my next class, I will try to heart and soul to understand you another rules. Okay, no more today. See you again. Bye.